Welcome back, friends. LostScarf here, and it's time to finish this case, maybe? I think? We just had recess, played some kickball. It's time to get going. So, here we go. June 22nd, 12:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There is no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, straight shot! Oh, hey there! Miss Von Karma! Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say your own situation. Looking down on me, even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Me! You're pointing at the winner, yeah. This guy! June 22nd, 12:10 p.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Miss Innie Minnie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Innie Minnie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Minnie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year. Huh? I thought, you wanted to, ask about my, motive? I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past? Miss Minnie, if you please. Okay. I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... She doesn't get that that's the motive? Here we go! That was, last year in May? Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then? And, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving? I was, totally pooped too? So I, fell asleep in the passenger seat? I, woke up because of a jolt, and, it was a sea of flames around me? I, opened the door and, got away? I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows. Day after day, last year. Really? Yes, and there was a talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Last year's accident. That was last year in May? Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too? The thing with all the patients dying was May 2nd? And our accident was on the 24th? 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was totally tired, so that's why, duh. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? I heard it was caused the medicines, got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Minnie? Like, no way? Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis? That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Minnie is the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis? And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving? She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day? Double-checking things. Okay. It was, like, a totally terrible situation? It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True. But like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie. She had one! Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, anyway. She had one. I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I fell asleep in the passenger seat. The accident happened at night, correct? Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 AM or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, really hard. So it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened. Like, I woke up because of a jolt. Okay. And your sister, what happened to her? I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Please tell us about your escape in more detail. I, like, kept wanting to forget that time. So, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. Like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know? If it's that article, then I've already got it. I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her. Press. And that's why you were in the passenger seat? Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. Then my sis was, like, giving me a ride home. I see. Phoenix. Yes? You can't do this. You're being too easy on her. There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony. Yes, so let's find that one crushing contradiction and end this. First one's the license. Boom! First one. Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What? Are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was perverted? No one cares? Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November? What? November? The accident happened last May. That's a half year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Well, what in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. The time of the accident, Miss Minnie did not have a driver's license. Ah. Wait, doesn't make any sense. Ah. Car and my whip will accommodate. Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive. Ah! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia! With the whip and the pain and the ow! Miss Minnie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Minnie, if you please. Like how annoying? Oops, like sorry? Didn't mean to be mean? Sure you didn't. Wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. Okay. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... give it a shot! So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things? I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is? Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Ah! Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage ever? Press harder. Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car? New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise. Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright? Well, Miss Minnie, what kind of car was it? A red one. It was a new car. Yeah? You had, like, just gotten it? It was, like, from the UK? The UK? Was that her boyfriend's initials? It was a really special model? You had waited for a whole year for it to arrive? I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic. Press harder. But I really don't know anything about cars. But I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor. Yes? Please append what the witness has just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special car from overseas? Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... That's not my point. But to be honest, I don't know what the point is, either. Miss Minnie, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England. I yelled, "Hold it," pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. As for the heck of it. So yes, what am I supposed to pick up for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good? Like, huh? They're expensive, and their driver's seat is opposite to our cars here in the States. There it is! It would seem there is no benefit to owning one. Like, huh? This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kinda goofy, isn't it? What do you know? That sleek shake, the parents of us. Holy balls! The right door. She's Mimi. Ugh, forgive me. Her personality really changed at the drop of a hat. The tear of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. She would say things like, "No way am I letting a noob drive my car?" Press. Was your sister good at driving? She was totally awesome? She said she was going to be the racing queen of the nursing world? Somehow I think she bumped my question off track again. So that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night too? Passenger seat would be on the left. And that was when the accident occurred, correct? Yeah? I immediately reached for the passenger side door and fled in a daze? Sounds like you had a terrifying time. There's something very big here. It's going to be hard to break apart such a natural-sounding testimony. But we have to attack it, and by doing so, a flaw will show itself. It has to. Do you really think so? Believe. There is a path, I know it. Mia almost sounded like a prophet for a second there. I know what to present, I just gotta figure out where to put it. Spam save. Present the article. Miss Minnie, do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and got out? That's correct, isn't it? Why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. We're in America? We're not in America. We're in America. We're in America. We're in America. We're not in America. Are we in Japan, America? We're not in America. We're in America. We're not in America. We're not in America. We're not in America. No way. Really? Huh. What does Japan think America's like? That would be if it were an American car, but it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Hi. Well, what do you mean by this? Miss Minnie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. You've been faking being your sister, holy balls. Order! Order in the court! Order! 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 Mr. Phoenix Wright is babbling nonsense again. Minnie said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Minnie. That is what Innie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Innie or Mimi? Why is her name not Minnie? Who was really driving that night? Mimi. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license. Mimi Minnie. Innie Minnie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said the witness, Miss Minnie, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question. The next
Question?
Who is the person standing on the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. Holy crap! If you blow this! This witness's real name is... Mimi Minnie. Mimi Minnie. That is your real name.
Objection!
Ah! Of all the foolish drivel. Then how do you explain your pants? When she was admitted into the hospital, this witness was suffering severe facial burns. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, they used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No.
But Minnie, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then the body they found at the car crash site, that was the body of the real Annie Minnie. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? Oh! That car accident was 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Annie Minnie. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Innie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you can see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you mean?
What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash. Mimi Minnie. Oh, there's the motive. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Minnie was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray? Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
Holy shit! Holy crap! Well, Miss Innie, I mean, Miss Von Kamas.
Why do you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Minnie. Oh! That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? Become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Minnie wanted herself to disappear because of this. In case I'm somehow really off. Now that's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of a channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming any has been the most horrible experience in the world. They're channeling the occult. I hate it! I hate it all. You couldn't change majors?
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here. Why did you set a murderous plot into motion? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help you with the plan? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Francesca von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ah! Whoa! Ah! Ow! 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 And one more, good for good measure. Oh, Jesus! Huh? Did I duck? Phoenix, hang in there! Phoenix! Phoenix! This coach is a fraud, a sham! They just let her beat the crap out of Phoenix!
Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not a guilty.
Yeah, Maya, yeah! Again, I'm the proof of innocence.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Oh my god! Got knocked the fudge out! June 22nd, 3:13 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Been a while since they've seen each other. Wasn't that sweet? It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. How sweet. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya! Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out another looks like... Eels, honey, eels. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know. But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. Huh? I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Miss Mimi with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it go? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Go with Pearl. Scam save. Pearl? Really? 4 years from now, a new master will be born into Karain Village. And that person will be you, Maya. And? And if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The Branch family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearls. Ah! Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I can see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying... I thought so. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement. Cell 13. Oh! They put her in jail. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder. I cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. Oh no! But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Ah! Is that the full arc of this thing's gonna be that? Reunion Turnabout next up. Turnabout Big Top. Oh, we're gonna do freaking circus? Save. Alright, let's see what the picture looks like. Interesting. You know, the first game was way cooler looking with the pictures. But what you gotta do, right? So, Phoenix. Pearl. Somebody. Alright, so that's it for now. That is it for Phoenix Wright. Episode 2. Attack the Clones. What's it called again? Reunion Turnabout? Reunion and Turnabout. Next up will be Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Turnabout Big Top. Alright, so they look like Tumabout because of the freaking... What's the word? Kerning? Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that right there is the game for now. I had fun. Hope you had fun watching. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time. Holy crap.